The Voice of Libyan Women has three main focuses, and that's the political participation of women, the economic empowerment of women, and the elimination of all forms of violence. In regards to our political participation program, we're very excited and very happy about our Women's Charter program, in which we are using some of the expertise from the South African Women's Coalition to travel throughout Libya, particularly to the smaller areas that do not have access to internet or do not readily receive all the news that's going on in the capital. And ask these women what they want most from their country. And through seminars and surveys and a series of workshops, we end up getting these very concrete wants and needs from each city and from each, and hopefully from a representative amount of the women from the country, in which we will put together as a women's charter and then give to the Constitutional Assembly and Drafting Committee to say, okay, so I know you all say women come from 20 different places with 100 different opinions, but here's one opinion of a large representative faction of Libyan women who have been throughout every city, and no one's been neglected, and there are teachers and there are housewives and there are doctors and there are pilots, and we need to know exactly that you will be not only using this, but we need to also monitor that and ensure that women are equally represented in this Constitution, because once the Constitution is written, it'll be very difficult to change. So the Voice of Libyan Women right now is focusing most importantly on our political participation, because we believe without legislative changes, you cannot ever eliminate all forms of violence, and you cannot ensure economic empowerment of women. It's always the decision makers, and unfortunately the decision makers and the money makers who will see, who will ensure the quality of life for other women. So I believe that once we can get women in those positions of decision making, as well as in positions of economic growth, then we can accomplish everything we hope to for Libya.